Good morning, folks. Intermediate Pilates this morning on a Monday, and I want to wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. So today's workout is going to be a challenging workout using a Theraband or Flexion, as I refer to them, for resistance. So you'll need a band of standard length, 180 is probably average. And if you don't have one, you'll still be able to do all the moves along with us, just not with the added resistance. An option would be to take two tins of canned food or handheld weights and have those in your hands for the moves that we're going to be doing. So let's take a stance. We're going to step onto the band, place it down on the floor, and step onto it. And we're going to stand very tall. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, soften your knees very slightly as you go into a side stretch. In and exhale down. So let's think of stabilizing that shoulder girdle as we reach up and over, bringing it back and taking the arm down. Notice that I'm taking my hand to my shoulder and then to the ceiling. That is easier on many shoulders than lifting the arm directly sideways. And reach, and stretch, and lift, and lower. Let's have one more either side. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, good stretch. You can even push your hip into the band slightly. Bring it back, lower back down. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale to stretch. Inhale back. Exhale to lower. Now from there, let's take a break in. Go back to our side stretch, and this time we're going to change our tune. We're going to flex at the spine and reach the arms, pushing the hands backwards. Bring it back and take it down. I'm going to just show you that from the side. So lifting up, side stretch, bringing it back up, flexing the spine, pressing the arm back, and then releasing back up. So inhale, arm reaches to ceiling. Exhale, the side stretch. Bring it back, breathe in. Exhale, nod your chin to your chest, flex your spine, and press your arms backwards. So this press backwards is going to activate our abdominals more. Let's do one on either side still. And up, lower down, and flex, press it back, and grow back to last time. Breathe in. Exhale to side stretch. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, head down, flex, pressing back, and release to stand up tall. Lovely. To warm up the arms, we're going to do a little bicep curl and release. So this bicep curl, nice and easy, nothing much, just warming up those arm muscles and getting the heat flowing and the heat generating, that's it. Let's do 5 more, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Now let's bend it in, and as we breathe out, we're going to go into a squat to push up. Inhale, exhale, stand tall. Breathing in to bend your legs and your arms. Exhale to push off. Inhale, exhale, bend, and explode. Reach down, as if you're putting a vest over your head. And we hinge and we press up. Pull it down, release. Last 2, press. Pull and release, last 1. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, breathe out, stand tall. Please take 1 foot out of the band now, leaving 1 behind. I'm going to have my left foot in the band, just for instructional purposes. And I'll be turning slightly on a diagonal so I can see you and you can see me in 3D. So the first movement that we're going to do from here is just really to reach those arms up again and bring them down. So this is a basic pattern that we'll see repeated. Then we're going to bend the arms and we're going to take a step back with the leg that is not in the Theraband and step back. I want enough tension so that when my arms are straight, the band is not hanging down there. So I'm going to step back, flex, step together, step back and flex, and step together. Let's go ahead and do 8. And 1. Step together. and 2. Good, step together. Lunge into it for 3, and step. Place for 4, rest up. Standing tall, keeping the posture in mind. 7, 8, step together. Now reach your arms to the ceiling and lift the Theraband leg up. So now balance becomes a challenge. You're going to step down, lift up. Exhale to press. Inhale, float that leg up and stand on it. Release it up. Stand. Release. You've got 4 more. Step. Lift. Exhale, step. Inhale, lift. Last 2. And last 1. Bring those arms right down. Other foot. Stepping in. Basic bicycle arm with a lunge back with the free foot. Here we go. Step together. Exhale. Inhale. Here we go. And out. In. Good. Bend. Straighten. Get a good calf stretch at the back there. Gently tapping that calf down. And standing tall. That's it. And I hope you've counted. I'm guessing this is 8. That's it. To reach it up. I'll do a better job now. Lift and step together for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Reach and press down for 3. Now, if the arms overhead is too challenging for you to follow, you can have your arms bent by your chest. 5. Whatever works for you. Challenge that balance though. 6. And 7. Last one, 8. And we roll those arms down. Give the shoulders a good roll. Excellent. Moving along from there, we're going to go down to the mat. So please join me. And what I'd like us to do is to just have the Theraband in our hands, behind the head. I'm going to take a piece, reach my arms up to the ceiling, and exhale to connect the ribs to the hips as we take arms overhead. Here's the basic movement. As I bring my arms up, I'm going to bend my elbows. As I roll up, I'm going to extend my arms sideways. Then I bend back, and I lift my arms overhead, straightening them once I'm down. So the elbows bend towards the body, slightly pulling down a door. And then you nod your head and you flex up, taking your arms sideways. Bend back in, and with control, lengthen and lower back down. Let's go ahead and do a couple. This will be like a little series. We'll add as we go along. So I breathe in, prepare, nod the head, bring the arms forward, exhale and reach up. Inhale to lower down. Exhale and up. Inhale and down. Notice I'm passing through a bent elbow position. I'm not just taking the arms up and over in a straight line. This is all part of challenging the shoulder girdle to be stable. And down. Let's have one more like this. And up. Breathe into lower. We're going to go up and stay there now. Exhale to take it up. Inhale, bend. Reach and bend. Inhale. Breathe in. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the arm, take it over, imprint your spine, and lift your legs to tabletop. Exhale and we lift. Inhale, we lower. Same sequence, legs up. And breathe in. Adjust the resistance according to your ability. It will also depend greatly whether your Theraband is very tight or sort of a medium to low resistance. And one more. Now we get to stay up there and we stretch the legs as we stretch the arms. 1, 2. Flatten the lower abdomen as you reach out for 3, 4, 5, last one, 6, and feet down, arms overhead. reset. Fantastic. Okay. From there, please take your Theraband behind your back. We're going to be turning onto our stomachs with breaststroke preparation. If you have difficulty seeing me when you're down on your stomach, please just watch one before you go down. So I'm going to start over here. There we go. Now I'm wrong. It's over here. I'm going to start here. Arms over there, Theraband in hand. I'm going to keep my left hand down, use my right arm. And as I breathe in, I prepare. As I exhale, I lift my head and then I pull my arm back towards my hip, rotating slightly. Breathe in, bring it back. Exhale to lower. And we'll repeat that alternating for 8 times. So you'll be doing 4 on each side. All right, here we go. Right arm first. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift head and arm, rotate to the right, reach to your hip. Inhale, bring it back and lower down. Other side, exhale, lift and pull. Inhale to bring it back with control. And up. Inhale, back down. Exhale to reach. Inhale to lower. For halfway, working the erector spina, the muscles either side of the spine, the muscles under your shoulder, the back of the arm. This is our last set. And one more. Reach and pull, bring it back, take a little push back, and relax your spine in a shell stretch. Have a moment to breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Last 2. Last one, and slowly roll up to sitting. Fantastic. Okay, so here comes a very cute little exercise. It's a rolling like a ball variation. So it starts with a half roll back. We can start reaching over. And as we breathe out, we just flex the spine going backwards. As I go out, I'm going to pull on my band a little bit. As I come forward, I'm going to release and flex over the knees. Let's go ahead and do 8 ones of those. So exhale, gentle pull as we flex the spine. Inhale, release, forward. And breathe out, flex. Inhale, 2, release up and forward. And exhale, take it back. That's great. So you want to avoid, I'm seeing some spines extending here and there. So this low lumbar spine area, when you roll back to here, be careful that you don't stick your tail down and then extend your spine to go further. You've got to think of posteriorly tilting and curling the pelvis under so that you can get that C scoop. And forward. Let's do 2 more and reach. And forward. Last one. Exhale, reach back. Now float one leg up. And we go to 5. So I'm pulling the band apart actively and I turn 2 sides, bringing it to center, put the foot down, reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, take it back, float the other foot up, nice and stable, and we fly with the arms. 1, 2, back to center and flex over. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. If this is causing discomfort in your back, you should know that we always encourage you to then rather go back to the step we did before, right? Because everything is built up in layers so that it gets harder as we go along. And twist, and center, and flex forward, and sit back up. Take a wee little break. Place your Theraband over your knees. And I would like you to use your arm muscles next. So if you need to sit up on something, a block, a pillow, whatever, go ahead and do so. Nice and straight spine, elbows pull back, we press down. You feel this action of pushing into the floor. Push, push, push. That's it. This is challenging your shoulders. to stay stable with a very small movement. Now from there, let's take it a little wider. So I'm going to go to 45 degrees. Keeping the upper arm very still, keeping my spine very upright. Good. Exhaling as you pulse. From there, be sure that your band is nicely wrapped over your knees. You're going to go higher. A little bit more sideways. You don't want to have a Theraband shoot up and hit you somewhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little release, arms down. And this is going to be taken straight into rotation next. So we go back to this airplane posture. I lost it there. So pressing the arms down, then taking them out. And we're going to pull, release, pull, release. Imagine you're pulling from your shoulder blade to create a little rotation, very high in the body. Let the head turn with you and reach the arms apart as we do so. 3, and 2, and 1, and relax all the way over. Right, so you should feel a little bit tired in your upper body, and you will also feel that you've used your hip flexor muscles. So the muscles inside the groin, going down the front of the thigh, attaching to the lower back. Anywhere in that line, you can feel worked at this stage. Okay, the leg circles aim to free up that hip, so it's going to give you some relief. Let's place the left foot in the bag, and we're going to make our way down onto our backs. So I call this the Barbie foot. For those of you who remember Barbie, or have children or grandchildren who play with dolls, this is what Barbie's foot looks like. And this is the position you're going to need to keep the flex band under your foot without slipping. Right, so it goes under in a broad flat band, and then we reach up. Right, so in this posture, take the arms a little wider if you can manage, otherwise over here will be fine. This gives you a lovely big broad base of support, because we're going to add 2 legs today, and we're going to be doing little circles up here. So that's 1, 2. Focus on imprinting the spine. 3, and not circling beyond your own capability. 4, and 5. Reverse your circle. And 1, and 2, 3. That's it. Pressing those arms down. 4, spine long, and 5. Legs together. Now we circle both legs. And 1, and 2. And 3, I'm keeping my pelvis still, circling the legs in the hip joint. 4, and 5, we'll reverse it for 1, bend the knees if you're in agony. 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, hug the knees to the chest. Okay, so we have another foot. We're going to place the other foot in. I'm turning a little for those who can't quite see the 3D picture. So arms wide, legs up. And I start by opening my legs, pushing into the band, closing the legs and bringing them up. That's 1, 2. Whilst this is going on, my abdominals are working really hard. 3, 2, keep my spine lengthened and imprinted. 4, 5, and reverse the circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, legs together. Change something in your upper body if your arms are getting tired. For instance, bending the elbows, because we're circling 2 legs now. And 2. Your legs are allowed to shift against one another. 3, so that you can keep your pelvis stable. 4, and 5, ready to reverse, and 1, and 2. This is eccentric and concentric hip flexors, so the hip flexor is lengthening and shortening as it circumvents the leg. Last time, legs bent, and give yourself a well-deserved hug. Deep breath. And we'll take the flex hand off for a second and stretch out the bottom leg, hugging the top leg into your chest. And then take that top leg and open the groin. I'm putting my other hand on the inside of my hip, so I'm not toppling over. And bring that leg across and stretch the glute and the lower back. And release, leg swap sides, one leg long, other leg pulled into the chest, breathing deeply. And open the front of the hip. And bring it across. Easy stretch. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and reset. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to show you an exercise that we're going to be doing in a similar posture. I'll be turning my back on you for a moment so you can get a clear view of what this would look like. We call it the moguls. So moguls are ski jumps that one does as you go downhill, and that's where the name originates from. So I've got my 2 feet in the band, like so. And I can have my arms here or here. I'm going to prepare, breathe in, exhale, reach the legs to one way and flex. And then on the inhale, I'm coming back to center. Exhale, reach the legs the other way, flex the feet and bend the knees. Inhale, press up and lift. You can have any arm here, but the major thing is that you don't want to have unnecessary shoulder tension. So sometimes it helps to turn the palms up and bend and over. All right, so join me when you're ready. I'm just going to turn it to a little bit better position so I can see you. Really steady into the moguls. Breathe in. And exhale, flex your knees, flex your feet as you imagine you landing. Inhale, press up through the middle. Exhale, legs go to the other side and we bend. Inhale, we push off and we stretch. Breathe in. That's it. Inhale over. Exhale. Inhale over. 2 more. Up and over. I lied. Now it's 2 more. This is the second last one. Here comes the last side. Exhale, bend. Inhale to center. Arms forward and up. Elbows bent and in. Take a little nod in the head. Adjust your hands closer to your knees. As you breathe out, curl up through your spine. We're going to press out the legs. Flex the knees, flex the feet. So I exhale to push away, and I inhale to flex. I'm stabilizing my upper body and my arms in the bent position. Press away, pull it in. Let's have one more with legs only. Now let's go for the arms. You may leave your head down, or for that added challenge as I'm demonstrating, keep the head up. I'm lifted to the base of my shoulder blades. And I'm imagining I'm lifting a tall top hat off of my head, reaching it to the ceiling. One more. There we go. And now, of course, we're going to combine it. So we exhale to squeeze the glutes, reaching the arms, inhale, bend. Deep breaths out. And one more. Put your head down, legs only. 1, you're picking up the pace. And 2, and 3, and 4. Head comes up, arms only. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Arms and legs together. Reach. Pull it in. 2, 3, and 4. Keep squeezing. Reach your arms forward. Soft landing in the feet and flex the spine. Articulate back to sitting. We're going to do a roll down next. So from this upright posture, breathe in. Take an exhale, start to flex your spine, allow the legs to shift a little, that's fine. And softly land on the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Head and shoulders down. Breathing in. Exhale. Slow, smooth transition. Up and over. Bend your arms a little just to catch the slack band and then articulate up to vertical today. So this is mimicking the neck pull grip. And we breathe out, we flex as we slowly ripple down the spine, keeping those heels heavy, lengthening onto the mat. Start your head and shoulders on inhale this time. So we're going to inhale, head and shoulders up. Exhale, flex over the legs. Inhale from tail to head, lengthen to sitting. Exhale from tail to head, flex and roll down. Smooth and controlled. Feet are together, all hip distance apart. Inhale, nod, start to lift the head and shoulders. Switch to an exhale to continue the flexion over. Inhale to sit tall. And exhale to take it back down. Here comes your last one. And exhale up. That's it. Flex forward of the legs. Inhale to lengthen up. And exhale to stay. So we finish up, we started up. All right, guys, please take the band away from your feet and give yourself a little gift. You can wrap your legs and put a bow on them. So Theraband goes around the thighs. If you have a looped band, you can pop that on, and then you won't have to tie and untie your knot. All right, so it's the hip lift that we're going to be doing next. Take a lie down. This is also referred to as the shoulder bridge preparation. So I start in neutral, feet at hip distance apart, abducted, arms long by the sides. We take a breath in, and as we exhale, we just lift the body in one piece. There's no articulation involved in this one. Inhale, stay. Exhale, keep that long spine and lower back down to the mat. So I'm keeping the segmental integrity of my spine, my ribs over my pelvis for that section in between that wants to wobble all over the place. You want to be just keeping that really long and supported. When we lift, it's coming from the hip joint. The muscles around the hip, the glutes, the hamstrings are lifting us, and then I fold at the front of my hip to take me back down. And up, and stay, and lower. Inhale. Keep your knees pressing against the Theraband to keep the tension, so that you have that sense of tensegrity. A lovely juxtaposition of tension and integrity, keeping the shape. Let's do one more. And press up. This time we're going to stay. Right, so now I drop my hips a little, and for 10 times I pulse the hips up. Pulse. 2, 3. Keep pressing those knees apart. 4, 5. Take a little step wider or closer to you if you need to. 7, 8, 9, 10, and fold at the hip, bring the whole thing down. Take a breath in, we get to do that one more time. Exhale, squeeze and lift, little release, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a lower back down. All right, start warming up nicely around the derriere. We're going to take that onto one leg now. So with me, breathe in, exhale, lift your pelvis up, inhale, stay. Then exhale, lift one knee to tabletop. Inhale, place it down, toe, ball, heel. Firmly establish your stance, and then lift the other one up. And we place the foot down, toe, ball, heel, making sure the buttocks don't drop. Lift, and roll down the foot, toe, ball, heel. Last one, and up. My arms are open and resting on the mat, and I lower my hips. We get to do that one more time. Give your shoulders a little rub, Remember, we have been working the arms. If this is where you harvest tension, you may feel that they're getting a bit achy. So just relax. They don't have to be super involved in this exercise. And go again. One leg up. And roll through the foot. And the other one up. And roll down. You are transitioning smoothly and without any visible shift or drop in the hip height. 2 more. And last one. And lower. And take it back down. Great stuff. Hug the knees to the chest. Little breath into the lower back. And bring yourself right up. All right, it's time to untie ourselves. The following series is a standing series, so if you join me upstairs, I'm just going to take a sip of water. Right, so we are up. Please take the band behind your back. And then take your arms forward and open them up. So from the side, it looks like this. I'm rounding my shoulders forward, and then I'm opening up. This is an exhale. Feels like you are cold. This is an inhale. Feels like you're creating space in front of your body. So we rotate forward, and we give space. Closing in, compacting, contracting. Expanding. Exhale. Inhale. Lovely. 2 more. Forward. And back. Last one. Forward. And back. All right. Now we take it up a notch. So we go forward. Open. Reach the arms to the side. Bring them down. Rotate forward. Open the chest. Lift those arms and bring them down. Inward rotation, outward rotation, reach and lift, lower, 2 more, and lift, and lower, last one, rotate in, out, lift up, stay. Now I've got the strap behind my back across the tip of my shoulder blades, and I would like to get it to sort of hook there, so if you can have a slight forward slant with your arms, you'll be able to do this pulse. So we pulse up. My palms are facing forward and slightly to the ceiling. And I'm lifting those arms for 5 more. 4 more. That's it. Keep your elbows soft. Not stick arms. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. And reach down. Rotate forward. Rotate open. Take your arms and reach them low down. Palms forward. And we stretch. And we lift. And we stretch. And we lift. Repeat. Stretch to the side. Lift. Last one. Stretch over. And roll down. And forward. To stand back tall. Okay. Please take a Theraband in your hands next. Take it overhead. I suggest you take the loose ends and bundle them up in your hands. Otherwise, you'll have a band spotting your face. Okay, so I'm going to stand over here. The band is up here. There should be able to be some space there for you to move. So my arms are not so high that I'm straining my shoulder. I've got to be a little bit buoyant here. We're going to inhale to reach over to the side. Exhale, take that arm down. Inhale, release. Exhale, back to center. Repeat on the other side. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, and pull. 2 breaths now. Breathe in, stay. And exhale, go all the way. Pull that hand down. Inhale, lift. Inhale, up. So it's a little more dynamic now. And I may allow my hips to reach in the opposite direction. So as I go into my side bend to the right, I'm letting my pelvis lean into my left side, creating a lovely stretch through the lateral line. Soften your knees if you're feeling this in an uncomfortable way in your back. You want to keep that tension in the abdominal wall to keep your upper body and your lower body aligned. Last one, pull it to the side, look to your bottom hand now, and then bend and stretch the bottom arm for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at the top hand and bend and stretch the top arm now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull everything up to center, bring the arms down. Give those shoulders a little break. And then we go on to the other side. Ready? Side stretch. Look towards the bottom arm. Bend and stretch the bottom elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look to the top hand and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull everything to center and hold. Fantastic. Take a roll down. Nod the head. Allow the weight of your body to roll you down all the way to the floor. Inhale. Give yourself a little bounce here. Exhale to smoothly roll back up. We go again. Inhale. Exhale, nod. Breathe out to roll down. A little bounce down there. And roll it back up. Right, now the sequence is going to go as follows. We're going to nod the head and roll down the spine. And then as we roll up, we're going to take the arms up overhead. And when you reach the top, if you can, look up. Open your breast down and pull the band a little bit behind you. Only if this feels good to feel like a yawn and a stretch, like you are caviculating. And then we go down again. Relax, bounce into the bottom stretch. And roll yourself up. And on that last bit, we inhale, we gaze up, and we pull sideways and backwards ever so slightly. 2 more. Exhale down. Bounce. Breathe. Squeeze the glutes. Roll up through the spine. Expand your chest. Last time. Relax down. And activate that posterior line. Take it up. Heart towards the ceiling as we open. And we finish arms in front. Good job. Oh, that's wonderful. Excellent. Okay, let me just look on my quick notes here. The squats. Oh, yes, of course. We've got the Theraband in front of us like so, and we're going to be going into a squat pattern. So we're going to do squat down, reach up, squat down, reach up. 2 more, pull, lift, last one, pull, stay. Elbows bent, arms apart. Bring it in, pull it apart. That's it. In and out. 2 more, keep those abdominals lifted. Last one, press up and stand. All right, we repeat. So we go straight arms out, straight arms forward. Pull sideways, stand tall. As you go down, ladies and gents, please reach your buttocks further back into space. Keeping the upper body relatively lifted. You don't want to go collapse your chest onto your thighs. Last one, hold it down there. Bend up the elbows. Swing the elbows out and in for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Lift. Shake it out. Band goes behind the back. Good, doing great. I call this the chicken wing position, right? So you're in external rotation. Palms are facing forward and we're holding on either side. And we squat down. And we lift. Squat down. And lift. That's it. Reach those arms out. Very good. For 5. And 4. Send your arms diagonally forward. 3. And 2. Keep the spine long. And 1. We're going to challenge the balance now. Go down for 1. Come up and stand on one leg. Go back down for one, stand on the other leg. So I do a side leg lift as I hold my balance. Squat, transfer, down, up. Good. Lift those tummies, ladies and gents, to prevent your lower back from collapsing. That's it. Take it down. Lift it up. Stand tall. Can you feel your abductors on the side of your leg working over here? And stand tall. Last two. Down. And up. Last one. Down. And up. And shake it off. Very good. Okay. This one looks like a mermaid with rotation. Just watch me in this one. We're going to go from here. I may actually just take the loose ends in my hands again, so nothing is falling around. From here, I'm going to go into a side stretch. But this time, I'm going to start to rotate my body and turn my upper body to face the floor. Then I slowly put it around and I pull with my arms to come back up. It's good to have a bit of tension in the band as you do this. Not hectically, just enough so you feel that you are resisting a bit. So here we go, to the left. We're going to side stretch to the left. Soften the knees and twist. Little stretch there. Bring it back to the side. And pull up to standing. And side stretch to the right. And rotate to the floor. Spin it around to the front. Pull the one arm up with the other arm. Stretch to the side, breathe in. Exhale, contract your abdominal muscles to create this curve. Inhale, create space in the side of your body. Exhale, stand. And inhale, my left side lengthens as my right side shortens. Exhale, now I curl and I scrunch the tummy muscles on the right. Inhale, create space on the left. Exhale, up. Last side. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale, center. Exhale to lift. And release those arms. Give your shoulders a well-deserved little roll. We're nearly there. That looks great. The cat standing. Okay, it looks like this. The band remains the same. My hands are going to be touching. So I'm going to go from here. Breathe in. Exhale, roll down the spine. Inhale, lengthen from tail to head and stretch out. Exhale, bring the hands back in, next to spine, and roll up to standing. All right, go with me. So breathing in from the top. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest, ripple down your spine. Then continue your exhale as you go tail to head. Breathe in, stretch the arms sideways. Exhale, we drop chin to chest, we flex, and we grow tall. Extend the spine, breathe in. Flex the spine and lengthen. Inhale and stretch it out. Exhale to lengthen up. Let's have one last one. From top to bottom, from bottom to top, stretch. Bring it in and roll it up. Okay, now up to now we've been doing it with knees soft. I want to challenge you now to keep your legs straight for the next series. If you can't manage, please bend your knees if your back is wobbling you, but it's not liking the movement. Keeping a straight spine will give us a hinge pattern. So here we go. Inhale. Exhale, we start with articulation as far as we can go without bending. Then from there, I'm going to stick my tail out and ripple into a long flat back, pulling sideways. So now you look like a table and you're stretching your hamstrings. From here, I simultaneously tuck my tail under, bending my arms, hands to the breastbone, roll up to stand tall. We add a little extra stretch up here. Breathe in, gaze up. The band is crossing the sternum, onto breastbone, and back to the center. Head down, ripple through the spine, Go as low as you can without lifting the tail. Then lift the pelvis, expand. Inhale. Exhale, flex, pull it towards you. And inhale, open the thoracic spine, abdominals lift. Exhale down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, flex. Stand firmly on the floor. Use the soles of your feet on the mat. Big toe, little toe, heel, last one. And I inhale. And exhale. Finishing up tall. Breathe in. And release. Great job. Okay, that goes behind the shoulders. Upper back. I'll take it behind me and I'm going to go down onto 4-point breathing. Come a little forward on your mat so that you have space left behind you. We start with a protraction and retraction pattern. So that means I'm protracting when I push the mat away, back to neutral. And then I retract when I slide my shoulder blades together and bring them back to neutral. We're going to separate those two movements, doing protraction first. Here we go. And protract and bring the shoulders to neutral. Focus on stopping in neutral. So protract, back to neutral. It's a very small and precise movement, but it's important to gain control over this small stabilization exercise before progressing to the next one. Protract, neutral. Last one, neutral. Now we go to retraction and neutral. So I go retract, squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine, go to neutral, and retract, and go to neutral. And you can breathe any old way here. As long as you are breathing three-dimensionally, in through the nose, and out through the nose or the mouth, first the lips. And you're keeping your spine the integrity thereof. That's absolutely fine. Last time. And neutral. Now we switch, alternating. So I go protraction, breathe in, retraction, exhale, for instance. Protract and retract. I don't stop in the middle, I flow through. Sliding the shoulder blades around the rib cage and back. Last time, slide and back. Good. Okay. The cherry on the top is, as Mr. Pilates would have done in the early turn of the century, to finish a class with push-ups. So please, if your challenge is your shoulder girdle and you'd like to do your push-ups against the wall, this is what I suggest you do. You can do it with flexed out or without. You would stand with your hands at chest height, your legs behind you, leaning as if you're leaning a ladder against the wall. And then you would bend and rest against the resistance without collapsing any body parts. Okay, that's the easiest version. Gentle on the shoulders. Next up is let's call it the ladies push-up, which will be on the mat, knees slightly behind the pelvis, ideally in one straight line if you can, so that we look like something like this. And you're going to be doing your push-ups here. And the last, of course, is the full version over here. This being an intermediate class, I'm going to be demonstrating the full one. Please adjust accordingly. We're going to be doing 4. Ready? And inhale 2, 3, exhale, press away. Inhale 2, 3, exhale, push up. Down 2, 3, exhale, push up. 4th one, down 2, 3, exhale, push up. Change one small thing, for instance, lower your knees. We go a little deeper now. So we go down 2, 3, press up for 1. Inhale 2, 3, exhale, press up for 2. Try and get into that retraction, protraction slide of the shoulder girdle. And one more. Take your body weight back a little, give your arms a tiny break, and change one small thing. Move your knees, for instance, a little bit closer. Notice it's getting easier as we fatigue. So we're ready. Steady and go. 1, 2, 3. Push up for 1. 2, 2, 3. Push up for 2. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale for 3. Last one. Inhale 2, 3. Exhale on 4. Sit right back. Let go of your band. Nod the head. And shell stretch. Deep breaths. You can bring the arms around to the feet and let your arms drop next to you. Easy breath. Deep breath in and out. And one more. And out. Slowly roll up to sitting. Okay, make yourselves comfortable in a seated position. You can sit on your knees, on your buttocks, on a chair. It does not matter. We're going to do some gentle stretches for the upper body next. Left arm forward, right arm cradles the left arm, and I pull my arm across. You want to be feeling that stretch behind the shoulder blade on the left. Right between my shoulder blade's edge and my spine. I'm also feeling the posterior deltoid, so there's a bit of a pull across the front of the shoulder. And you can move that arm up and down a little to encourage a bit of a floss. Good. From there, release the elbow into your hand, same arm still. Lift the arm up and overhead, clasp behind your elbow, and see how far back you can reach with your fingers down your spine. This is for your triceps. And we breathe in. And we exhale. And in any stretch, if you can add the tiniest bit of movement, it is a more dynamic stretch than when you sit perfectly still. So noodle around a little bit, squirm around with your spine, and feel what stretches as you open that side. Good. And release. Still the left side. Left arm goes under the seat. So I'm placing the palm down and I'm sitting on my hand. The right arm circles the head and gently pulls the neck over to the right. Once again, I can move something better than standing absolutely still. Little release. Allow your gaze to travel to the lifted elbow now. As you gaze a little to the right, pull your head diagonally down. Gentle pull, very gentle. And breathe. And release it. Okay, so the left side is finished. We're going to go to the right arm now. Right arm reaching forward. Hook it with your left elbow. Pull the right arm across the body. And breathe deeply. And breathe in. And breathe out. And then we just move a little bit here as well, seeing if we can create a little bit of movement while we breathe. Right, and now I'm going to slip that elbow into my hand to take the arm back behind me, moving my fingers as far down my spine as I can. And as I find this posture, I work out what little move I can do to encourage a better glide of my fascial and muscular systems. Wiggle around inside your skin. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Good, bring that arm around, sit on it. Left arm overhead and gently tilt the head to the side. And then you're going to release it, rotate, and tilt the head down. That's great. And release it, shake it out. Your last one is a standing one. You will need a little wall or something to hold on to, a door post, for instance. Somewhere where I can just put my hand down I'm going to hold onto the wall and then walk away from whatever surface I'm leaning up against. So just to open the front of the chest here. Breathing. Once again, I'm moving a little bit. I can do this, up and down. 3, 2, 1. Turn the fingers up and lean sideways, stretch. And back up. I'm going to turn my back on you so that you get the other angle. So hand down, fingers pointing back. Walk away from your arm. And gently pulse into rotation. Bend the knees a little. Good. And then you take the fingers up and you lean away from the wall, stretching to the side. And bring it back up. Wonderful, you have arrived. Thank you very much for joining me for this challenging Flexband workout. I hope your arms feel pleasantly tired for the rest of the day and that you were able to get rid of any muscle tension that you may have accumulated during your workout. Have a great week. See you again next time.